Welcome back, everyone, to another session of AI Plays Dungeons & Dragons. How about one of you starts us off with a quick recap of the last session?
Do me. Hey guys, it's your spry and young president here. Anyways, last time we were walking through some old woods until we stumbled across an old outpost. Duncan almost died to some crystals, and Jax got poisoned or something. We found this guy called Willie hiding in some closet like a rattlesnake, but his mind is farther gone than my own. Oh yeah, we entered a watchtower and were attacked by 3 dead bodies. I forgot about that.
Surprisingly, that wasn't too inaccurate, though the guard's name is Jackrin, not Willie. Anyways, good job. Oh, by the way, how are you doing, Donald, about your...
I don't want to talk about it here, Obama. I am perfectly fine and nimble.
Okay, alrighty. Before we begin, what are your guys' thoughts on the 2024 D&D player handbook changes? I think they're all pretty interesting, and they offer a lot to the table.
I think they did several things right, Barack. Like, they made the monk class a much more viable and fun class to play.
True. I do wish, though, that they would just add Artificer to the core class list already. If I weren't playing a noble wizard here, I would have probably picked Artificer.
That's never happening, buddy. But you know what really grinds my gears? It's so fucking rigged that they made the Ranger's most important spellcast a concentration. Like, what the fuck? Hunter's Mark should not be a fucking concentration. This is so rigged against me.
All right. You all brought up some interesting points. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? The party is shocked to see the 3 previously dead bodies up on their feet and charging for an attack. Roll for initiative.
Damn, right off the bat, Barack. Okie dokie. That's a 5. Damn it.
Awesome, I rolled a 17.
Really? I got a measly 4.
I also got a 17.
Okay, to decide which of you goes before the other, we'll run a simple tiebreaker. I'm going to flip a coin. Donald, your heads, and Jax, your tails. And it lands on heads. All right, here's the turn order for this battle. Undead Soldier 2 will go first. Afterwards, Duncan is next, followed by Jax. Undead Soldiers 1 and 3 go afterwards, in that order. Finally, we have Joesten and then Axium going. Undead 2 is going to target Duncan first. Despite seemingly being a zombie, this guy still has the inhibition to pull out a bloodied short sword from its sheath. That's a dirty 20 to hit, and 5 piercing damage.
You'll pay for that, undead freak. Obama, I'm going to cast my Zephyr Strike bonus action. This lets me move away without being open to opportunity attacks. Then I'm going to take a few steps back to avoid disadvantage before taking a shot at the one that attacked me with my longbow. I roll with advantage, so that's a 15 to hit it, Barack.
Yeah, a 15 hits. Roll the damage.
That's 8 piercing damage plus 5 force damage. 13 damage total, fuck yeah.
Nice, dude. Your arrow flies through the air and pierces the zombie right in the heart. Of course, it's undead, so that doesn't kill it, but it still leaves a nasty mark. It's your turn, Jordan.
Since I'm still poisoned, I guess I'll give this dagger I gotta go. Obama, I move up to Undead 2 and stab him with my 2 daggers, using my 2-hand bonus action. Damn, I rolled a 23, but my disadvantage brings me to a 14. Does that still hit?
Yeah, man, just barely.
That's 10 points of piercing damage.
Nice. How do you want to do this?
Nice job, buddy.
Damn, we're already stealing kills here?
Using the hole Duncan's arrow left as a starting point, I take my 2 daggers and thrust them into the soldier's torso before I slide my hands upward, eventually slicing the zombie's head right off its neck. Heck yeah, dude!
Gruesome, but cool all the same. Okay, Undead 1 stumbles over to Joesten before taking a swing with its own sword. Damn, a natural one. Undead 3 moves to Axium and tries the same. That's a 13 to hit and 6 slashing damage.
Leave my wizard buddy alone. Rah, I'm feeling angry now. I'm going to fucking rage. I charge towards the zombie that attacked Axium and swing my great axe right at him. 15 to hit and 13 total damage. Rah!
Careful, Joesten. I'm right next to you. Okay, it's my turn, right? Since it's right in front of me, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp. Sweet. That's a dirty 19 to hit, and I deal 4 lightning damage.
Joesten rushes forward, fury in his eyes and a booming roar coming out of his mouth. He swings his mighty axe straight into the guts of the undead, while Axium presses his hand down and deals an electrifying shock to it. The soldier is still standing, but it is clearly on its last legs. Oh, before I forget, Joesten, since you ran away from Undead 1, it's going to get an opportunity swing at you. So that's 4 piercing damage.
No problem, Barack. My rage halves that damage to just a 2.
My turn already? All right. Bard, man, let us focus on this one while the others handle that one. I'll pull my longbow back and fire another arrow. Nice, that's a 22 to hit and 8 piercing damage.
I'm gonna run over with my 2 daggers again. Damn it, I only got a 6. That's obviously a miss.
Undead 1 is going to make an attack your way, Duncan. Damn, I rolled only a 9. That misses.
Excellent. You might even say magnificent. I am just too nimble.
I think its weapon just bounced off your many rolls of fat instead.
Ha-ha-ha. Another fat joke from Sleepy Joesten. Laugh it up.
Speaking of Sleepy Joesten, Undead 3 is going to attack you. Wow, I'm actually fucked today. That's a 5. The undead soldier swings its sword, but its rotten gait plus your quick senses easily leave you out of harm's way.
Now it's my time to shine. I'll make another hit on this yucky little pest here. Holy shit, that's a Joe Biden 20. That means I deal a total of 24 fucking damage. Whoo!
God damn, that's more than the entire soldier's health pool. How do you want to do this?
Obamna, I swing my great axe straight down into the top of this man's head. My axe slices with such velocity and force that it cuts him down in half all the way to his whiner. Not only that, but the strength alone from my hit sends half his body straight through the floor below. Don't touch my friends! Ah!
Oh my fucking gods, Joesten, you might actually be a walking tank.
Thank you, Joesten. That could have been bad for me if you hadn't stepped in. I need to make sure I keep myself out of harm's way next time.
It's no issue, my friendly pal. We dwarves never let our comrades fight alone. As long as you're by my side, I've got yours.
Don't celebrate just yet, guys. There's still 1 more soldier to go.
For my turn, I'll move to the furthest back just to be safe. I'm going to cast Firebolt on the remaining zombie. Nice. I rolled a dirty 22, Obama. For damage, that's going to be 7 points of burning damage.
All right, Trump, your move.
You know what? Screw it. I'll move in close range, whipping out my 2 short swords, 1 in each hand, and swinging like a mad lad. Oh, fuck off. I got a natural fucking 1.
That, my friend, is what we call a loser's one.
No one calls them that. And no one calls natural 20s Joe Biden 20s except for you, Sleepy Joesten.
Don't feel too bad, Duncan friend. I'll cast Vicious Mockery on the undead. Just by looking at its face, I can see I won't need to come up with a mockery for this one.
The undead rolled a 19 minus 2 on its wisdom saving throw. That fails.
Aw, shoot. This last guy is pretty stubborn, huh?
Tell me about it.
Speaking of, he is going to target Duncan again with his short sword.
Seriously? He has been attacking basically only me this whole time. There are 4 of us, Obamna.
Well, remember that these are essentially zombies. They just shamble towards the nearest living creature. It's not like it is specifically targeting you.
Fair enough, I guess.
Anyways, it rolled a dirty 21 to hit, and wow, 2 damage.
I guess I'll take that. Can we just finish off this unliving punk already?
Oh boy, it's my turn, guys. Oh, fiddlesticks, I got a 9 total.
Damn, this zombie must have plot armor or something, heh. I'll cast Magic Missile. This way I'm guaranteed to hit him. Nice. I rolled max damage plus 1, so 5 total.
Good call. We are at the top of the round now with Duncan's turn.
Gonna try my moves again? Hopefully the Dice Mommy Goddess blesses me this time.
Donald, what?
What the hell, man?
Fuck yeah, I rolled a 15 to hit and 12 total damage.
Are we just gonna ignore what he said?
I hope not. Donald, can you do a little show and tell with me later, if you know what I mean?
All right. Well, Duncan, you make a clear hit, and that's enough to finish it off. How do you want to do this?
I take my 2 short swords and I just start swinging wildly, JoJo style. At the end of my attack, this soldier is looking more like diced cabbage, only red instead of green. I finish off by blowing the steam off my swords and say, "You just got pulverized by the Great Ranger Duncan."
Good going, Duncan.
Congratulations to all of you on beating your second encounter. Maybe I need to toughen up these challenges a bit. Well, considering this one was supposed to be easy anyway, I'll let it slide. You are all still in the watchtower's top floor. Only now the 3 once dead corpses are now, well, dead yet again. By this point, each of you realizes that Jacqueline, the soldier you rescued, fled the battle the moment it started and was cowering by the staircase out of harm's way.
Darn it, Jack, you cowardly prickle. Your assistance could have been much appreciated, though I suppose it wasn't required.
Cut the man some slack, Duncan. Obviously, he's weak and traumatized after surviving the carnage.
I mean, Duncan has a point. An extra sword fighting with us would definitely be of use. I don't want to go as far as calling him dead weight, but this outpost is clearly still dangerous and mysterious to us. Maybe he'd be better off staying behind in the headquarters.
No, I swear I can be useful. I was just a bit afraid, you know? So much death. Please don't leave me behind. I don't want to be alone here again.
I walk over to Willie and lay a hand on his shoulder. My amigo, as long as I still stand, you'll be welcome to come with us while we explore the wreckage in this place. Isn't that right, guys? Obama. I glance at the rest of the party and give them a sort of harsh glare, implying that they should agree with me. Do I need to roll intimidation on the party, I mean?
Let's say there's no need. I'm curious to see how this goes.
I'm with you, Joesten. Guys, what kind of example are we setting if we just abandon those in need? This soldier did nothing wrong, and yet he and his comrades clearly suffered a crap ton. The least we can do is bring him along.
Look, Bard boy, I don't know if you're mistaking our group for some kind of charity bus, but we can't just help everyone that needs it. Are we going to save every single person in Farron? That being said, I guess it's not really a huge deal if Jackrin keeps tagging along. Still, he should actually fight, or Axium over there might join the many corpses here in littering the ground.
Asshole. But well, if everyone else is up for it, then it's fine.
Joesten, give me a straight charisma check, with advantage.
Let's freaking go. I got a 19.
Joesten, your words of encouragement and slight convincing of the party seems to brighten Jackrin's spirits. He grabs his discarded sword and holds it with a confident pose, much more befitting of a soldier.
Yes, you guys have my word. I shall not let you down. For Blackcrest.
Easy there, buddy. We don't even know our next move yet. Did you guys spot anything of interest while staring off the tower's edge?
Well, not really. There was something near a pile of mud, but that was outside the fort. I think the barracks at the back are worth investigating. At least we know what to look out for now.
Okay, let's head back down.
You all climb down the watchtower steps back to the perilous hanging bridge.
Crap, we have to cross this again. I don't feel so confident about it now, to be honest.
Not to worry, noble wizard. I've come up with a solution. Obama, I'm going to grab the bridge's ropes and start to shake them wildly.
Joesten, you stop that right the hell now before you tear down our only means of getting out of here. Are you even listening to me?
I keep swinging the bridge. Obama, what happens?
You hear the ropes attached on the other end of the hanging bridge snap as the entire thing comes clambering down to the yard below. With your strong grip, you're able to keep hold of your side.
Joesten, I'm not one to question you, but what the heck were you thinking? What are we supposed to do now?
It's simple, old boy. This bridge is transformed into a ladder. We just climb down and we should end up at the base of the watchtower.
Oh.
I don't know if you're an idiot or a genius, Obama. We'll climb down, I guess.
Carefully, each of you make your way down the repurposed bridge. That was some clever thinking, Joesten. Okay, the 5 of you are now in the front yard again. Do you want to start making your way towards the 2 barracks?
Heh, barracks. Almost sounds like your name, Barack.
I take back my previous compliment.
Yeah, we do. I'm going to go up to Jackrin and ask him if he knows what the barracks are like. Could we find anyone in there, like a captain or some sort of leader for the outpost? Maybe other survivors?
I can't remember too much. I think I slept in here. I think I had a superior... What was his name? Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's fine, Jackrin. Any bit of info is useful. Okay, let's head inside the first one.
This area is in the worst condition of all. Most of the beds have been broken or are in complete disrepair. The area is a mess with debris everywhere. The walls are marked with dried blood. There are no bodies in sight, but the place smells like corpses.
It smells nasty in here, like someone left a pile of dookie around. Well, I don't see anyone around here. Let's just leave and go to the next one.
Hold on, Duncan. We should at least give the place a check through. Help me search around, Duncan.
Okay, fine. I assist in Jax's investigation.
Give me an investigation check, Jax, with advantage, please.
That's a 13 from me.
You find hidden bits of armor pieces scattered throughout the room. None of them are whole enough to be useful, and most are dented anyway. Something catches your eye suddenly as you take a closer look at a specific pool of dried blood. It seems as though the blood was purposefully drawn in a pattern to form a strange symbol.
Hey, everyone check this out. Does anyone know what that could be? I haven't got a clue myself.
No can-do, partner, but I think this might be up Axium's alley. He's in tune with magic and all that shabang.
Let me take a look at it.
Roll an Arcana check, Elon.
Oh, wow. I got a Joe Biden 20 plus 5.
What did I say about calling them that?
My butt could really use a scratch.
Axium. Your attention to detail and your deep understanding of the arcane makes the mysterious symbol suddenly clear in your mind. The blood is carved into the shape of a crescent moon. Used by dark cults, it represents a world drowned in darkness. Its exact provenance is unknown, but it is as old as history itself. It is often used for invocations or arcane manifestations. A sufficiently skilled sorcerer can sacrifice multiple living beings using the symbol to create a rift in reality itself, which opens portals to different dimensions. This particular symbol was used not long ago. Small fire marks reveal that blood burned during its activation.
This isn't good. This isn't good at all.
What? What is it, Axiom? Enlighten us already?
I tell the party what I know.
What the heck? That's incredibly eerie.
Guys, this is a sign of something extremely dangerous. If someone powerful enough, someone with enough malicious intentions uses this, then, well, the consequences could be catastrophic. I feel like what events went on in here were just a small sample of what the true capabilities of dark magic are.
You need to slow down a bit, buddy. So this is some kind of evil ritual thingy? No worries, I will smash whatever hellspawn it makes.
So what you're saying is that evil is afoot. I mean, more evil than we previously thought? Whoever casted this must not have gone very far. They could be anywhere in this forest then. Or gods forbid, they're looking for our treasure too.
I mean, we shouldn't dwell on this too much. We simply don't know enough to draw any reasonable conclusions. While dark arcane magic has the potential to be incredibly powerful, that doesn't necessarily mean everyone wielding it will be. Let's just keep investigating for now. Obama, is there anything else in this room before we head outside?
Yes. You catch the glint of glass off the periphery of your vision. The unmistakable shape of a flask is spotted hidden underneath one of the abandoned cots. You grab it, and to your surprise, it is an unopened potion of healing.
Oh, sweet. Mind if I use this right now, guys?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Thanks. Okay, that puts me back to full health. Let's move to the next building.
Everyone heads outside and marches to the final building of the outpost. This is the place where the officers keep their property and rest. The place is in a chaotic state, as if it had been looted. In the corner, at the back of the barracks, next to a bed turned upside down, is a soldier. He is sitting with his knees to his chest. His gaze is fixed on the ground, his eyes open wide, red, and teary. He is an elf, but you can barely tell so due to the injuries he's sustained. A cracked short sword lies by his side. He is panting, still clinging onto life.
Oh, Crackerjack, there's someone alive and he's gravely wounded.
I think that's him. We need to help him right away.
I cautiously walk over to the elf. Hello, can you hear us? Jax, come over here and cast healing word on him.
Yeah, I'll do that right away.
The wounded man seems to snap to attention, finally taking notice of the party's approach. No, don't bother, he says. I'm already done for. We suffered a major attack, you see. I can't recall why or by whom, but they were brutal. He takes a pained breath. My time is running short. Please, if you have any questions, ask them now. Finish what we failed to stop.
Can you tell us anything about the attack? Up in the watchtower, we were attacked by 3 of your men. They turned rabid or something, like they were possessed. And they were certainly undead too. Do you know what caused it?
Rabid? Right. A few days before this, the men were growing weaker and more paranoid. We were low on supplies. Someone must have been stealing from us and poisoned the water. Or maybe it was some kind of magic. All my memories are fuzzy, and I can barely recall the events of the fight. It's like my memory's been erased. He stops as he coughs out a bit of blood.
Would you happen to remember any info on a black crystal? We found one inside a tankard of water in the warehouse. It was magical and definitely cursed.
He enters a coughing fit, his body slumping to the ground. The life seems to drain from his eyes.
Oh no! Sir, stay with us!
My time is near. Please don't let us all die in vain. There was a dark cave, black as night and cold as the snow. I remember hearing voices in an unknown tongue and a dark crystal the size of a man. You must find it. It must be the source of all this madness.
Why won't you let me cast heal on you? You don't have to go out this way.
He told us not to, Jack's pal. I think we should show mercy on him. Look how bruised and ruined he is. It wouldn't be fair to make him continue to suffer. We must honor his final request.
I guess, but I don't feel right about just letting him die.
His gaze turns to Jackrin. Jackrin, lad, help them find the key. Don't worry about me. I know there's a spot for Captain Cura in the skies above. With that, he lets out one last pained gasp before his breathing comes to a complete stop. After a few seconds, it is clear he's finally passed away.
Dayum Obama, you got me feeling all teary-eyed.
Joe, we met this guy like 30 seconds ago.
You wouldn't get it, Trump.
This is not good. Am I really the last one left?
It would seem so. He mentioned a key, right? Can I see if it's on him?
Sure. You carefully roll the now dead man over and go over his things. He's got nothing but a small wooden box in his pockets. You pry the box open with a click, and inside you find only a small folded-up map.
Wow, way to disrespect the dead, Axium. How would you feel if someone started going through your things just moments after you died?
In this context, I wouldn't mind. He would have probably wanted me to do this, so I don't get what the problem is. We clearly have much bigger issues to worry about.
Hey, I was just pulling your leg. You don't have to take everything to heart, man.
Whatever. I'm going to unfurl this map and take a look.
I swiped the map out of his hands. Sorry, Axiom boy, but you're in the presence of a map expert. I can decipher these things in my sleep. I open the map up. Obama.
I am one step away from casting Firebolt on you.
The map is tainted with stains, all of which become apparent as you open it. Your eyes scan the contents of the map. You see a few outlines and shapes, along with a small dashed line leading of them. The line ends a few inches away, trailing off into empty parchment.
Okay, guys, I have literally no fucking clue what this shows.
Hehehe, so much for a map expert.
Those who brag find themselves receiving the short end of the stick.
Was that some sort of attempt at philosophy, Joesten? And you two, shut the hell up. I doubt you could do any better. I throw the map angrily onto the ground.
I'll pick it up now and read it. So, it's not very clear, but I think these shapes in the center represent the Blackcrest Outpost, which means that whatever is marked here is located outside it.
Excellent job, buddy. I guess this marks our next path, guys.
Whatever. Obama, can I roll to search the rest of this room?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll investigation.
Oh yeah, that's a natural 20, baby.
Your keen ranger eyes scan the surrounding barracks for anything out of view. You spot a chest, cleverly hidden under some floorboards. You reach in, removing the planks of wood before pulling the wooden chest up. Inside, you find a rusty metal key and 7 gold pieces.
Score. I'll stash the 7 gold pieces and show the key to everyone else. Look what I just found. Does anyone know where this might fit into?
I don't remember any locked doors that we passed. Maybe we should bring it with us, though, just in case.
Good idea. Let's head outside and follow the map now.
The party leaves the barracks and makes its way through the yard and back outside the outpost walls. By tracing the approximate location of the mapped line, you can see that it heads past the watchtower and towards the northeast side. Joesten, Jax, you both realize that this is where you noticed that suspicious spot by the mud earlier. Indeed, there's a lane of muddy terrain here, along with a large pile of rocks. Duncan, your senses and knowledge of nature tell you that there's something off about the rocks in specific.
Hold on, guys. There's something weird about those stones. That isn't any natural formation that I've seen. They must have been placed here by the Outpost crew.
Weird. I kind of remember this place, but there definitely weren't any rocks around.
It's worth checking them out then. Joesten, could you move the rocks aside?
Sure can do. This is no problem for me. I'll start to shove and remove the rocks from their spot.
This once inconspicuous pile of rocks is soon brushed aside by Joesten. Underneath, you're all shocked to come across a floor door. It's locked with a rusty steel chain.
What's this? Some kind of hidden cellar? But why would they hide it like that? I don't like the feeling I get from all this.
Hey, it's a good thing I found this key. Obama, I pull the key I just found and try inserting it into the locked chain.
Duncan, you find that the key fits perfectly into the slot. With a satisfying click, the keychain pops open, giving you free access to the trapdoor below. Two of you heave the door open, revealing the beginnings of a dark cavern below. You all feel a strange inner coldness as you stare down the dark passageway below, as if it were threatening to swallow you whole just by standing close to it. What do you all do?
That looks freaky as shit. Should we turn around?
No, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Aren't I right, Duncan?
Yes, you are. A little darkness never hurt nobody. Now, come on. I'll lead the way by heading down first. Is there a ladder or a staircase or something, Obama?
Yeah, there's a ladder. It's old and rickety, but it's completely fine. As the five of you make your way into the cavern beneath the outpost, can you all remind me which of you has dark vision or not?
Oh, I do. I'm used to living underground, so I can see pretty well in the dark.
Weren't you just babbling a minute ago about being afraid of the darkness?
I plead the first.
I also have dark vision.
And so do I.
Okay, thank you. So the three of you will have a better time seeing things down here. Okay? You're all inside the cavern now. Specifically, the entrance you're in is a tight and wet tunnel. It is wide enough for two people to walk side by side, but the ceiling is so low that your heads nearly brush against it.
All right, let's have Joesten and myself take the lead. I want both Magic Boys behind us, and Jacqueline can stay at the back.
Sure, whatever makes you happy, dude.
Axium, I think he just insulted us slightly.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's way too dark in here. I refuse to go another step.
Oh, come on.
No, he's right. It's getting too dark for myself as well. Since I lack dark vision, though, I'm going to cast light on my quarterstaff. This should give us enough light so we can all see better. It lasts for an hour, so that should be more than enough time to last us.
Your staff is quickly illuminated by a white magical glow. The small cavern walls light up with your spell, highlighting the small droplets of water dripping from the ceiling. The only movement besides yourselves are your own shadows, and the only sound is each person's breath and the eerie silence that envelops you. Joesten and Duncan, as the two in the front, you're going to come across a split in the tunnel. You can go left or you can go right. From your current position, you can't see any difference in each path, but you do notice that at least the ceiling seems to grow taller as you go ahead.
Let's go right. The right is always right.
Damn it, Donald. You can't be making political commentary in this game.
I wasn't talking anything political, Joe. Every time you come across a fork in the road, the right side is always the best way to go.
Oh, really? Well, I still think the left is better. I head down the left path before Duncan can get another word in.
Oh, whatever. I follow him and gesture to the others to follow us.
You enter a small pond area where a little pond sits on the side of the path. The water flowing throughout the cave all ends up here. The pond itself is not very deep, barely breaking 2 feet, but you all spot 3 small black crystals sitting inside.
Oh fuck no. We should not go anywhere near them.
Agreed. Let's just move on.
Obama, I stop moving and wait until everyone's passed ahead of me. Afterwards, I'll quietly dip my hand into the pond and reach for one of the crystals.
You know what they say about curiosity, Joe. But anyways, you reach your hand and brush your fingers against one of the small crystals. To your surprise and eventual relief, nothing happens. You dare test it again, and this time you grab the whole thing and lift it up. It sits coldly in the palm of your hands, but appears to be completely harmless.
Oh, they reminded me of licorice gummies, but now I think they could be useful later. Maybe Axium can study them or something? I'll grab a second one and hide both, Barack. I'll then run forward to catch up with the boys.
Hey, Joesten, what was keeping you back there?
Nothing at all. Why would you even ask such a thing? I mean, you know me. I was just studying the intricate details of this cave. Back home, I basically lived in a cave, and we loved that type of thing.
You sound absolutely demented, Joesten.
Anyways, the party leaves the pond room and enters the next one. This tunnel is fairly uninteresting, being only a winding path that seems to extend for minutes. You notice a dagger stuck into the side of the wall, holding an old note in place for you to read.
This is getting really creepy now.
I'll pull the dagger out and try to read the note. What does it say?
Axiom. Though the darkness makes it hard to make out each letter, Your light is able to compensate, and you find a neat and elegant font written on the dirty piece of parchment. It reads the following: "It all has come to this. It is now or never. The crystal demands blood. The harvest is here, and the moon screams from the beyond. I don't know what will be of me, but I shall rest well, for I did what I had to do. Goodbye, my brothers. May your death be swift, and your sacrifice be worthy."
Okay, I read the paper out loud for everyone. What the shit, guys? Okay, I'm actually unsettled now. Are we sure we want to proceed?
The crystal demands blood? Did someone sacrifice all those dead soldiers to these crystal things? But that doesn't make any sense. Obama, can I roll to see if I've ever heard anything about, blood sacrifices to dark crystals?
No. You've never even heard of such a thing ever before. Axium, while investigating the note, you notice that on its reverse end is a hastily drawn crescent moon symbol, dripping with red ink.
Damn it.
This is exactly like the one we found back inside the outpost. I think we're getting closer to uncovering the truth here. Jacqueline, do you know anything about all this?
Who? Me? No, I don't know anything. I don't know who or why either. I don't remember any moon symbols or sacrifices.
Useless as ever, huh? Hang on. Obama, can I find out if he's lying?
Really, Duncan? You know he's suffering from amnesia, right?
I know, but something started to feel off to me. We're getting into some hot shit here, and I need all our bases covered.
Sure, man. Give me an insight roll.
Sweet, that's a 15 Obama.
Don, you find it hard to even probe into Jacqueline's words. His fearful and strange demeanor is difficult to navigate, and you don't find any deceit in his words. Still, though, you do get the feeling that something isn't right here.
Dang it, and I even got a high roll. I'm gonna keep an eye on Jacqueline discreetly for now. But whatever, guys, let's keep moving on.
Beyond your current location is another winding tunnel. The air here seems to drop several degrees as you progress, and your breaths rise as the oxygen seems to thin. You all feel a terrible sense of dread. You enter a huge open area, the tunnel around you widening into a large clearing. The floor is wet and damp, slippery with tiny streams of running water. Ahead of you looms the source of all of this dread and madness. A massive monolith reaching up to the cavern ceiling, made of black crystal that swallows up whatever light has managed to stretch its way down here. The huge crystal is around 3 feet wide, and there seems to be an invisible aura of frost and malady around it. Everyone capable of wielding magic is going to begin to feel a headache as they approach this room.
Wow, that's one of the biggest crystals I've ever seen.
In all my years, what the fuck is that?
Wow. This is really, really bad. I don't know if we can even destroy that thing. Duncan? Duncan, you look like you just saw a ghost.
Holy sweet son of Mary St. Joseph, I think I just shat my pants.
Way to break the mood, dude.
I meant to say, holy shit, what the fuck is this?
Well, you'll have to find out next time because that's where we're going to leave it at for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Your support means so much to us. I'll catch you all next time.